Mm-hmm. All right, everyone, and welcome back to Atlantis. I'm Arkantos, and today I'm here with some space engineers. So, what we're going to be doing today, guys, is we are going to be kind of doing a little bit of a redesign or a start of it. As, um, yeah, we're going to change some stuff up on our station here, and one of it is the dry dock. We're going to be kind of start to deconstruct the space dock a little bit. We're going to allow it to get a bit of it. We need a bit of a different size for it with the way we have it right now. Considering I do have to have a PCU limit, I have to worry about. Oh yeah, I've also our contracts, so we can kind of keep track of those. Our services, so if we want to keep some drones or other little vehicles, and then we have. Then I got these little extra airlocks. That way, I don't have to open that big gate all the time. So, So yeah, what we're kind of doing is I kind of really marked off where we're gonna kind of cut off, where it's gonna get cut off eventually. So it's basically right here is where it's gonna get cut off on both sides, so that I can build out the ships a little bit easier. Um, because I will be bringing in a bit of a tug drone ship kind of deal that will help us actually deal with or kind of move the skeletons around a bit until I actually put their own weapons on it. And what else have I done? Oh yeah, I got all the docking bays done. So basically, I can dock on the sides now, and that's gonna be nice. So yeah, what we're gonna be doing to kind of deal with all this deconstruction is I got our utility drone here, the Mud, with a grinder on the front, and yeah, it's gonna kind of go. It's gonna allow us to kind of deconstruct a lot more, and I have to go back and unload all the time. So I'm gonna hop in. Let's hop in the Mini because the Mini's already got a maxed. A maxed out antenna. Okay, so let's get it so I can kind of watch it. Let's kind of go in the front here. So we're going to kind of do things in a strict order. Solar panels, floodlights, and then the actual frame. There. This way I can at least be protected. It unlocks in the connector. Because I had this recharging. Where's the panel? Where did I put the panel? Oh, where did I put your panel? Okay, well, let's do from here then. Mud. Unlocked. There, it doesn't lock right away. Awesome. Alright. Do do boo do 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 boo do 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 do. Cause yeah, what I'm gonna do is we're gonna what I want the end goal to be for this dry dock is to make it basically a shipyard repair station kind of deal. And I may leave one. Seriously? Did it connect back again? Or hold on, maybe what I'll do is I'll go right next to it and then, because I don't hope I don't have to delete it and then recopy it back in. Oh, it's because you're recharging. That's why. That's why you won't show up. There, that's why you won't show up. Oh, 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 hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. There. Now it should work. Yeah, I want to be in a nice, safe cockpit while we do it. And we'll just drop stuff off in the base. There we go. See, told you. But I need to change this to the grinder. Alright. Okay, so solar panels will be the easiest. So I won't be able, no, I won't be able to hit them. I'll do it for all the both of them. That way, everything's all done in mini phases. Force that one gets protection, but that's okay. This phase, because what I want to do then is I want to put like see if I can do a piston hinge arm setup that can retract and I can kind of compact them up on top. Okay. just trying to envision how I want the arms to come out. Because now that with this way, it'll give me a ability to actually make a size. So this is definitely going to be like a good solid station, as it's. I think normally we probably would only have like one of these dry docks for a normal like, basic station. Yeah, this makes it much easier than doing it by hand. Oh, I probably did this side. I don't know. Oh, maybe. This all done. Yeah, basically I'm gonna start. I gotta lay out the swarm drone launchers. I have to build them basically, and then I can kind of see how I have to wire them or kind of conveyor them into the main system. Oh yeah, I kind of figured I'd do that. It's in between by accident. Cause yeah, I tried to do like a thruster kind of thing, and it basically hit the side of this. I'm like, ah, it's too small. But if I do something like this, that won't be a problem. And then it'll allow me to expand. It'll allow me to make the welder arms a little bit cooler. I do kind of want them to have them come down a little bit, maybe, or I don't know how we'll figure it out. I have a vision. I just don't know how to make my vision real. Without getting Clang angry and having him blow up everything. What if we went with just several? Well, then I would have to have a tug. Well, I'm gonna have to have a tug anyways, by the looks of it. And since I don't need to actually have a hanger or anything to have these actually specifically in. Because I want to see if someone how like, people do like repair arms or how they do their own, to see if I get a good idea how to, like, if I can start by just like the repair arms. Either I can either do a repair arm or a repair drone, but I would rather have a repair arms that would come out of the ground. To be fair. I could do because they also have to be really good to be able to make drones too. But like, I want to be able to manufacture my own drones. a place for that. Now I may have like a whole spot just for that, where it's gonna be like a completely different kind of printer. And the fish, a good one would probably have like several, or have it'd be like a ring that expands. Like that's what I'm kind of may have to do. Let's see if I can do that, but then break it up so that it's two halves that kind of come down. Man, this drone is so handy. Like, how much weight do I have left still? Plenty, don't I? Ooh, I'm almost half already. Sweet Jesus, already? Okay, well maybe I'll do all of the solar panels first then. Instead of just doing each bay by themselves. So this will give us roughly half. I do have some steel plates, so there are those. But I still have the inventory from inside the welder itself, so there is that, and the connector, so there is a little bit more. So I want to be able to have it so that I can repair any shape of ship for the most part. So like individual arms would probably be what I have to go with, but that would require oh, timer blocks and event controls, which I'm not really good at dealing with at the moment. So that's a little bit out of my my expertise at the moment. It's all about like where would it start? I mean, the easiest thing for me to do would be to do a tugboat. Project it from a tugboat and then it'd be even weird because what if I try to do it with I don't want. Well, if I have to make a version of a tug drone that has, because it'll be a drone, it'll be remote controlled, to also have a projector on it. Well, and then make the drone a station. A station? Like, how would that work? We'll have to try it. Because I do have I already have a ship printer. I have a bit of a tug already built. I'll add a projector onto it. And like the merge block and everything. And we'll see if it actually prints it, if it's still static, but if not, if we do a stationary one, I'm trying to load the station, if it'll start that way. Because if it just takes me making it into a station, I wouldn't mind that. Because then it stays still, it lets the printers work. I don't have to keep a projector there, or set up there, which will kind of screws with everything. Unless I figure out a way. Hey, there I am. Oh, wrong way. Wrong way. Yeah, still doing pretty good. So I don't want to do a wall, a printer wall. I don't want to do that. I want to, put some thought into it. Now, what I had before was good. I think I just have to do it in a few stages, that's all. For now. Like, have one thing come and do the core of it, and then have another phase finish it off, kind of deal. Of course, that's with the ring idea. Let's see. How can I do this? Because it requires basically making like little rotary arms. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need to make. I'm pretty sure I have to put a rotor somewhere. Or even like two arms that kind of even come together and make the ring. But no, I need to be able to for all the different shapes. Let's see how we're going to be able to do it, especially without this bottom part. Because I had the projector on the bottom section here, so now that I don't have that option anymore, it's going to force me to think out of the box. all the lights. Top, and then we'll do bottom. Like, I even moved my skib so I can use the dock thing until I get my hangar bays done. Yeah, it's gonna have to use that one. Oh, not too quick there, Palio. That's so bright. I'm gonna go for the bottom. Now I need to see, how can I bring it out? Well, I have to go, I don't want to go like the multiple, well, depending on, well, that just seems way more complicated than I would even. Let's see, try to find another way. Same here, turn all the shell away, and I'll get an idea of I'll have a little bit more freedom how to make the size of my ship. So, because I don't want to be able to have to only build part of them in the dry dock, it kind of defeats the purpose of it. So going about it this way should help us. Another bring the connector and another 16 in the actual welder itself. So I should be able to get all the lights done before we have to go back. What should we do in terms of See, I have that service terminal. I might not mind having that, a drone. But I gotta make sure, as long as it works the way I think it works. I just might need to adapt my original shipyard printer design a little bit. So I think I have the right idea. Except maybe I didn't set everything up in proper sequence, maybe. And I was probably a little limited due to my dock size anyway, so that's what I'm trying to solve, so that any ship can be printed here, any ship can be repaired here. Like, remember, I'm taking inspiration from the repair station in Star Trek Enterprise. Like, I want to be able to get to configure, like, I could have drones build it, but that's a lot of programming I'm just not willing to do. I'm sorry, but that's just no thanks. Alright, almost down the one side. Sweet Jesus. So yeah, this will help us cut back on PCU quite a bit. We'll just basically turn or use these blocks to kind of fill in the station. So I gotta start doing that soon. Well, I think I'm gonna use this drone. I'm gonna enhance the front a little bit, so it's two welders or two grinders whenever we gotta use it. That way it just does double the work quicker. Okay, now we're storing it in the actual thing. Okay, so I should have enough to get these guys done. And go drop it off. It's not just the structure, but the lights too. It'll just be, solar panels will be very limited for our power, but they'll be there just, as a supplementary source. Because yeah, I haven't really decided which way I want my docks to go yet, or my hangar bays to go, so, or my long hangar bay I should say, because that's basically what it is. Oh no. Shit. Well, actually, let's see if I can... Well, I'll have to move this over here then until I fix the bottom camera. I'm gonna try to have this be our eyes for it. here. Nice. I can't believe that worked. Excellent. So yeah, we'll wait for that to unload a little bit. And then we'll go back to it, get the rest of the lights on the one side. Start taking care of the structural pieces. Oh boy, it's gonna be fun times, everybody. Fun times. Whoop whoop. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, that's the back one. Make sure I don't run into anything. I should probably put on my mining drone though too. Time to think about it. It could, the printer could work as like a in sections of it. But I don't know how I'd be able to go about doing that. Because it has the arms, so I have to have it in the arm form. Okay, maybe we'll try a smaller version in our welding base, and we'll just, if we find a version that works for us, as well as, so I think I might have a bit of a different, for our fighter, our interceptors, I think I might have to, we might need to think of a different way of printing those, and then that will then compound on how we're going to repair them. Because our interceptors are quite cheap. And our the upgraded version has better atmospheric control. Now has the capability of more efficient fuel use of mobility. Now that I have a more balanced ion thruster distribution, so I can turn off the hydrogen and be just as maneuverable, if not better. And then the hydrogen can be the big boost and whatnot. So now I'm wondering, what can we do? Should I, I'll have to see. Like, what if I had one be for the shell, and then the other one be for the all the other stuff? Well, we'll see. No, we gotta see. Printer's gotta be able to print it all. And it's gotta be the arm. It's gotta be the do it by way of the arms. I'm gonna look into that, see how people do with like repair arms and stuff like that. I can get inspiration from those. I was thinking, what about I don't want to. Well, maybe that won't be too far-fetched, but in the way of doing like in the core, and then that would allow. Well, no, that would only work on my other. Is on my other print because I have the bottom. That's the only reason why that worked. Well, I could put the projector inside the station and just have the merge block somewhere. Well, and then have the merge block on the piston. I would just need to make sure the piston's first. Oh wait, no, oh yeah, because then all I have to do was I would then no, because then that would be in the center, and that would just not be good. Or have the projector, because the projector can float, and then I just gotta bring in, or have it be like the merge block on a piston. Because if I'm trying to think of how this would look. Because doing it that way, we still have to start by the piston, or with the merge block, I either go down or go up, depending on how I do it. I'm definitely trying in the creative though. I'm going to try and see if to make it double useful. Because yeah, the tugboat would need to have more than just one thing it's going to be able to do. But I don't want the tugboat getting caught in the and being part of the thing, unless I have the piston on that. Now I'm giving myself a real challenge by cutting off a lot of what I could use, so. Oh, come on, the web, don't be like that. Give me 1 second, guys, let me check my stream. Oh, still good. I don't know why my internet does that. Alright. Alright, so we have all the lights taken care of. Now let's start taking care of the shell. So let's start with the bottom. So a big chunk of this is now going to be gone. Oh, geez. Yeah, I'll just do right up to there, and I'll come back and do that part there. Now I wonder, could I somehow... How can I get the picture? Because the merge block is what's the problem. And having it started. It has to be in the same spot on all the ships, though, in order for everything to kind of work properly, for the most part. Well, no, not really, because I can always weld the merge block off. Oh, you know what? No, maybe I'll do a double merge block on the piston. That way, all I gotta do is take away, or turn that merge block off still, and that merge block will be part of the actual, inside the actual build. Ah, perfect. Okay, that works. That solves that problem. But again, it's the initial, getting the initial printing started. Getting the core, a core structure of it, and then having adjustable ones that'll deal with the rest of it. Oh yeah, it's gonna refresh. Alright, come down. It. To the side. Huh. I was even thinking of maybe having the welders spin somehow. Like have them rotate, but I don't know how I'd be able to do it. But the way I want them to do, I don't think I'm capable of doing it in Space Engineers. Huh. Like, where do I get the, again. Not do that. Okay, so the other side. Do it. Oh, it's getting heavy. I have to go back soon. Yeah. Oh no. Modular's way empty still. What can I do to help this? How can I'll just start with the repair bays and the small drone printers, and then we'll see if we can kind of come up with an idea to kind of merge them into something a large printer can kind of use. Well, hold on, maybe. Because as long as the blueprint stays in the middle... Can I do it by a piston? And just have the piston kind of... It wouldn't work. It only would work for... It wouldn't work for very long, though. Damn it. It wouldn't work for large ships. The kind of like we're trying to create. Oh, I don't want to... So I like the idea of having individual arms come down and then just kind of like... Maybe I can make almost like fingers. Like, kind of go the same thing like I had with the printer, but make the fingers and the it actually a little bit more crop. Like fingers with suction cups, so there's more. There's like a cross of. Well, I don't know. No, that probably won't work. Ah. Cause I like the way how on the first printer they come out, and then it actually goes out and then goes the entire length. But the problem is, see, I wouldn't mind being able to do it, I don't think, if I actually had more room. Or maybe that's something that drops down like a spider's arms or something. And then it just kind of, as you go from the inside, you kind of the legs will open up, and when it's fully back extended to how it is when it's stored, it'll What about repair? It has to have a repair or a repair procedure. I'll put it where it'll have to. But it has to be like specific. See, that requires like having AI controlled arms. But how would they know where the blueprint is? That's the thing. If I could do something like that. But that would require like setting up quite detailed AI, I think. Or at least have it be like on a script to do it easier. Slim, then do the bottoms completely. And we're gonna have to kind of work our way up. So this may take a little longer than I planned to. So I might do this as a chill Twitch stream. Nope, plenty of space. We have to worry about going back probably till we're done both of these. Cause yeah, I'm gonna try to see if I can brainstorm by looking at some videos of people how they've done theirs. So I'm pretty sure once I figure that out for myself, I think we'll be okay. Because once I get ideas of people that I've kind of done it, because I've seen people make great looking like manufacturing facilities. What if I have it on, oh, hold up. What if I have it on like a piston track on the top that then basically start from the center and go, oh no, it still wouldn't, and then, but no, how would I be able to do the bottom then? See, that's the same kind of problem I had when I was doing the other printer too. Or to be fair, just have a wall of printers at the top there and have the thing pull it down. It could be done that way. It'd be a very unorthodox way of making a ship, but where you build it vertical instead of horizontal. Could be a way. I'm trying to think, like, how can we... I'll look back at my own ship printer, see if there's anything I can do to improve upon it. Plenty of weight. Oh yeah. We'll be good. Let's do that. Okay, again. Crows. So I'm trying to think of slices is the easiest way to create just to print off ships. It's the easiest way to. I'm trying to think of a way to do that doing it with the arms. Half moon stuff was what I came up with before. But what if I do those in individual arms and then they kind of Because even in in this episode, the station had kind of like what I'm kind of thinking of, for where they had the replicators that kind of replicated the pieces. Very peculiar. Get this out of the way. Perfect. Alright, we got that. I kind of wonder. See, as far as I know, well, I could kind of make it a remote control one, but I kind of like to have the process kind of automated. Like the repair, like you can, if I made like specific repair arms. Like, how would I be able to? I don't want like a welder wall to come like to be able to fold down. I don't want that. To be fair, I don't want to turn the top of this into a giant ship printer. Although, yeah, no. I want to be able to have the welders do both jobs. Print and repair. Actually, I wonder, are those batteries done discharging yet? If we are, I'll grab them. Alright, and then so that it ends right there. That's how much we're cutting off. Jesus. So that's going to be on each side, on both of them. So yeah, it's kind of, you kind of get an idea of what we're, just so that we can kind of get space, what we're going to be kind of dealing with when it comes to the printer. And coming down from the top is probably going to be our best bet. Somehow I don't know how we're going to start the process though for when it comes to the printing. It's going to be a little iffy to do it up top. But like, you know, like, we'll do what we can, right? Ooh, boy. Should I bring a good tug in? Well, no, I have to bring the tug in anyway, so we might as well design it with a projector. So I want to try it out. I want to see if we can print something off like that. I'm gonna see about like in the workshop if anyone's done really good ship printer builds that can kind of have different kind of ways of printing everything off. Yeah, so there's a little bit of more research to be done yet, but I'm trying to see if I can figure out an easy way to do it. But yeah, maybe we'll start small and then we'll go big. I think like I might make the repair arms when we're making we're having to repair any of like our drones or stuff. I think I might make that remote controlled and we do it ourselves. Well, but I don't know, it depends. Depends how I end up making if I can make a universal small printer for our small grid fighters and drones and stuff. I might be able to when it's time to repair them. Like I'm asking a lot out of my hangar bays. They're gonna be like alone, like be in a build bay, so it's got the projector. But also like be able to like build brand new stuff and have those arms, you know, do all the work for the most part. That way, even like building new ships will be a cinch. Where all I gotta do is place down the blocks to begin with, and I'll have like the welders will do the rest of the work. So yeah, definitely need to start small. You know what? Let's call this the Oceanus type station. Large or planetary or like a system outpost with the ability to manufacture more ships, repair, act as a central command, forward operating base, stuff like that. Because that one there, I'm going to probably end up calling it the Arkantos class mobile station, where it'll be able to, because it's basically going to be just like how in Age of Mythology, you're able to get a sky passage, you're able to build sky passages with Arkantos. That's kind of what I want to go for, that as this for the station kind of design. Have it be like a sky passage, like it's transporting you across vast distances. Of course, in the game it's instantaneously, but this will be kind of, you know, in comfort. Because one of the functions of my Arkantos station is a forward operating base, but it's basically like a flying fortress is what it's going to be. Because yeah, the thing is, in the break between doing this, I'll probably end up doing, get the weapon systems up and going on our ships, so we can kind of, have some defenses. I'll finish that antenna so that it starts to, so it spins. That's not too bad. Yeah, so I think that guess what I'm gonna do, because now this is basically all I'm gonna be doing. We're kind of a little bit of brainstorming to see what we can do for it. But yeah, the dry dock is gonna get a transformation, a complete makeover. Because it's gonna need it, make it more functional. Allow us to use the PCU somewhere else. Yeah, I'll try to finish this up on a Twitch stream. Maybe we'll kind of start doing some more stuff on it. One more, yeah, one more. Now, how will I be able to make a decent printer? Quite frankly, if I move that antenna stuff, I might be able to use the entire bottom as the whole printing. I don't need that big of a print. Well, with the way I want to do things, I might need to. I wonder, will we be able... Put it on the projector on a... No, well... No, the whole thing would turn with it, wouldn't it? So maybe a tug with the projector on it might be our best bet. And I can just rotate it. It would be a better way. Oh, geez, wrong way. I'll repair that later. So that's what the base, the structural part of it anyways, is there. Well, even having the printers, oh, you know what, coming from the top might be a little bit easier. But yeah, I'm going to have to figure out how to, how's my weight? I'll still do. That's what's going to be tricky. The printer part's still going to be tricky. But yeah, I'm going to end it here for today, guys. Thanks for joining me. Peace.